All right, here I had a 2018 Toyota Highlander with a 3.5 liter engine, and I'm gonna show how to replace this fuel filler neck. There's no instructions on YouTube or anything like that, and I cannot find instructions on the repair websites. And also, it calls for an hour to remove, which is BS. It's actually it took me a lot longer than that, but it's kind of simple actually. So I'm gonna show it anyway. So basically, you got two brackets holding it in here. So here at the top, it's a 10 millimeter bracket bolt, and in the middle here, it's another bracket, but that's held in with a 12. So the middle one, right here, more towards the passenger side where the spring is in the rear, there's a bracket there. It's a 12 millimeter. You're gonna take off that 12 millimeter because you can't take off the 10 at the top of it, just because there's like almost no space. And then more towards the right here at the top of the how do you say, driver's side CV axle on the rear, this is the other bracket. Now that one you do have a little space to put a little ratchet in there, kind of like I do right here. And that bolt is that's a 10 millimeter, but it might be rusty, and I had a little hard time taking it off. It took me a while, but yeah, that bracket holds in the bigger pipe, and then once you take that off, this is what it looks like. As far as the hoses, the big hose, you just pull down on the green latch with like a pick, and it just comes down, kind of like in this picture. As far as the red one, that one's a little more complicated. You put your pick and pull down on this side of the tab, and then here you have two tabs at the top of it, as you can see. And then those tabs, what you want to do is you want to push them back, and as you're pushing them back, you get a pick from the bottom and pull down on it from that picture I was showing. And it's kind of annoying to do, but I was able to do it. I put the pipe in between my fingers, my index and my middle, and then I pushed them back with my nails, and then with my other hand I had a pick and I pulled down on it. All right, and then that's the bottom part. And then to actually get to the filler neck, you have to pull back this splash shield. It's covered with a bunch of like these clips that you just spin off with your fingers. And then once you pull back that splash shield, you can see where the filler neck is. So the problem with this is that you have to actually drop the frame several inches to actually get it out, because it's just so tight in there. When you see here, there's three pipes. The one all the way to the right, you don't have to take off. When you remove the filler neck, it's just the big pipe and the little pipe that's welded onto it. Those come out together, and then the one on the right kind of just stays in place. But it is connected to this vapor canister filter that I'm gonna show right now, and that's what makes the job a little more complicated, because this thing is hard to take off. I'm gonna show a picture here what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's taken off. And that third pipe I was showing on the right, it like locks into this vapor canister filter, and I had to use like one of these fuel line connectors to take it off. But the thing that's annoying about it is that it has an external lock, and that's easy to take off. And then the rest of it has three internal clips or locks, whatever you want to call them, that makes it hard to open, because they're so tight. And you feel like you're gonna break them, and there's like no information on how to actually take this off. So I just kind of split it from the side of the external one, and I thought I was gonna break it. So here's the part number that it had in case you actually break it trying to get it open. And like I said, it's just all clips. There's nothing holding it in, so good luck with that. And like I said, you do have to drop the frame a little bit, not all the way. So it's held in by four 19 millimeter bolts. And then the front bolts have like a bracket on them that are held in by two 14 millimeters, one on each side. So what I did was I removed both driver's side 19 millimeter bolts with the front bracket, and then on the passenger side, I loosened up the bolts, and with the jack I was just kind of slowly going down until I finally had enough room to pull out that fuel filler neck, kind of just wiggle it out. Because the problem is at the top of the fuel filler neck, it's kind of tight in there, where it kind of comes out here, and so you have to drop it a couple inches to actually clear that area, and then finally wiggle out the filler neck. So here also there is this like rubber gasket I thought you had to take off surrounding the filler neck, but you don't have to take this off. But if you do, it has two interlocking rings, I guess you can call them, that hold this rubber in place. But again, like I said, you don't have to take it off. But the rings is one bigger one and one smaller one. All right, and this is what the new one looks like towards the top. It comes with nothing. But like I said, when I removed the filler neck, that middle bracket, I kept it because it was so tight that you couldn't get the top of the shackle, which is held in by the 10mm. You can't take that out because it's so tight to the body of the car. And then the other bracket, more towards the filler neck, or I mean the bottom where the hose connects to it, that one I was able to leave in place. Also, there was one thing I forgot to mention. There's also this plastic bracket towards the where it connects to the fuel tank lines. This plastic connection, it just pops off. As you can see here at the top of it, there's like tabs you got to press in, and then you just pull down on them. And I just kind of left them on the left side pipe hanging there, because like I said, that left side pipe you don't have to take out. I mean, unless you're doing it, but it doesn't come with the new fuel filler neck. So yeah, I tried the best to take pictures and make a video on this. So if you have any questions, just let me know. If anything I forgot, I could try to help you out, and just leave a comment.